Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Can you tell what's missing on my face? You probably can. You know, there's not very much expression going on up here because I have not done my brows. My brows are very sparse and thin now. At least I have some. There is some gray in them now, which is okay. I don't care about that. But I want to show you how to build a pretty brow. Not something overdone, but just simple and simplistic. 2 products. That's all we're going to use. 2 products. And one of them is brand new to me and one is not. So I want you to learn how to do this. So let's go do it. Now, one thing I've noticed here lately with my brows is they're getting thinner out here, out in this outer portion. So I really have to kind of think about where I need to begin and where I need to end. Now, definitely all of this has, the real estate has moved way over here instead of being basically where it needs to be, which is right in here. I've lost the hair there on both sides. At least they match, right? But this right here, I got the other day. This is by Anastasia. It is called the Brow Freeze Gel. I really like this. Now, I put this on before I use whatever I'm going to use to put on my brows. Because today we're going to use this Benefit Back to Brow. Love it. It's a pencil. Simple and easy to use. A lot of times when we're getting older, our hands are not as steady. So working with a pencil to me seems to be able for me to do it faster and easier and not make as many mistakes like putting blobs up here where they don't need to be. So that's why I'm going to use this pencil. I have used this before and I think this is the color 4.5. I'm pretty sure that it is, but I did get it at Ulta some time ago, but this is brand new to me. So let me show you how I use this. Now you can buy this in colors. They can be tinted. But I chose nothing, like no color at all. Now, let me show you this really quick. This is a cool brush. This is one of those dual-sided brushes like I've been using, like with my Quadra mascara. And one side is like a comb, and one side is more like a brush. So this is what I do. I come here and I take the brush side first. You can try whatever, works for you. I take the brush side first to comb it up, just like that. Get it going in the direction I want it to be in. And this is clear, so if you make boo-boos, it doesn't matter. When we use that tinted stuff sometimes, it's really hard because you could get it here, you could have a blob, and then you have to kind of take it off and start over. So I don't want you to have to fool with that. So that's the reason I thought, I'm going to go find something that works really well, and this does. It's not going to budge all day. It's really going to stay. Now, I'm going to turn it to the comb side, and I'm just going to use that to go through. And yes, I leave it going upward. Yeah, I used to go upward and then comb it over, but not anymore. I don't have enough hair. That's the problem. So I need to kind of push up what I got, kind of like getting a bra. You got to push up what you got. So, it's like twofold. Now, you do have to let this set. I don't know. Go get you some coffee or something and then come back and give it a good 5 minutes just to settle and set. You'll know when it is because when you go to touch it, it's going to be there, girlfriend. It's not going to move at all. Okay, these are set. They're not moving at all. So you will need to have a sharpener because this is like a pencil. And this one here is by Ulta. You can get it at Ulta. I can't remember. It's pretty cheap. It's like $2.99 or something like that. Now, this is the color 4.5, like I said. It has a spoolie on one end, and then this side has the pencil color, okay? So basically what you want to do is when you go, say to Ulta or Sephora or wherever, and you're looking for products, look at your brows like they are now, okay? And then you're going to look up here and see, what's the darkest color, and there's where you want to go. That's it. You want to choose that color that is best matches your roots. Look at there. See there? And see, when you're in one of those places, just they have the testers. Take it out. Go up to a mirror and just do that. That's what I did. That's how I got this color. So, and this is really, really long when you get it. Now, I've been using this one for a while. I've had it. But it's a really good product. Much easier for you to use, especially as we get older. Sometimes our hands are not as steady as they used to be. So this is a pencil, and it's very forgiving. And if you do make a boo-boo, you can just kind of blend it out, with a brush. It's going to be hard to do with the liquid. So I'm going to do this side here for you, and then we'll look at the difference that it makes in your face, because it's going to be a lifting effect. So take this, and what we're doing is I need to start like right there. So I'm going to put a little dot there. That's how far out I really need to come, because that's right at my nose, and boom, there it is. I can bring it out a little bit more if I want to. Now this time you're going to go right across your pupil, and this will be my arch point. Put a little dot there. And then, gosh darn, where do I end, Lisser? Okay, this is where we end it. We're going to angle it right on out, from your nostril. So mine needs to be, let me get it just right. Mine needs to be, I got to go through my eye. I got to go through the center of my eye. So let me do it. I was trying to turn my head so you could see better, but let me just do it like this. So this is not going to, I have a little face. So there's my little dot. I don't need to go any past that. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to connect this dot to this dot. So what I like to do is just come straight across and just meet that dot. Now, see how much easier that is than trying to use the liquid? You can turn this on its side and move it, or you can do it just like you would writing. That's up to you. Then I'm going to take this part and I'm going to draw another line right to that same dot. There we go. I look like Spock. Live long and prosper, right? And so now that I've gotten it in this part, everything is connected here. All I got to do is put a little tail. And I don't need much of one, because think about it. If I drew it too far, it will drag my eye down, and I don't want to do that. So I don't usually take mine downward. I take it outward to meet the little dot. And that's it. Okay, let's look. Look at the difference in that. I'm going to relax my face. Do I look mad? No. So look at the difference. And look over here. And I haven't even finished this side. But the cool thing about this is, the one thing that's going to help you, if I can find it, this is your best friend. Put this on first. And whatever you do, it's going to grab and hold it. You're not going to have to fight with it at all. That's the beauty of this. And it's going to stay. And it's not a liquid. You know what I'm saying? This is not a liquid. So let's come through here. And I'm just going to make some few little flecks upward. Like this, because guess what? I combed it upward, so I'm going to go upward. And you can hold it like this. I think it's easier for me to hold it like this. I have a little more, what's the word? Control over it. And if you need to, you can always, if you want to make it a little bit wider, then just come up here and make it a little bit wider. I'm just going to take the spoolie part of it now, and I'm going to comb through it to smooth everything out and get it nice and pretty. And then wherever I have smoothed it out, I can come back and I can add whatever I want. Extra color, like right here. A lot of times people like theirs really light through here, but mine are so sparse that I really do come back and make that kind of prominent. That's just me though. You do you. You do it how you like to do it. So I'm just going to flick some little hair-like strokes through here. And I am going to come right across the top and just lift it up just a tad and then come back down. Isn't that gorgeous? See how great that is? Now, you can bring it in further. My problem is your nose looks wider. It's because of your brows. See, mine, I really need to bring mine in more. But for some reason, I don't like the way it looks. but we could give it a try today. What do you think? So if you want to come in a little bit more, let me show you how to do that. I don't really want to do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So what I did was I came right here at the nostril and I went straight up and I put a little dot right there. So that's really where mine need to start. Okay, so let's try it. And all I'm going to do is just come over and connect that tiny little piece. I don't know. I think I would do your brow first, because that's what I really like to do first anyway, and then look at it. And if you want to bring it in a little bit, then do that. It's easier than to, to add it than it is take it away, okay? So that's the reason I'm doing it backwards. And so I'm going to come right here and put a dot. So right there's where you see the little dot. That's where I need to stop, begin, and stop. And I'm just sliding it right across, keeping it straight. And then you can always come back in with your brush. And when you brush through it, those little dots will go away. Okay? Like this. Just take it and just kind of move through it. Smooth that little dot out and push it upward. Like that. And then I would come back in, hold it just like this so you have more control, okay? Because you want to be specific. And just flick it upward. Just like that. And then you will have your perfect little brow. Yay! I am going to bring it over, just like I did before. But you see how much, and you can always clean it up. We always do. Look at that. You see? It's perfect now. It's perfect. I don't want it to come in anymore. See, you're looking at this because see how far over mine is here? But see, when I come over here and do this, it's going to be perfect on both sides. But right now, this is what we have. Okay, this is what I'm going to do to clean it up. This is an e.l.f. palette. This is their Nude Mood palette. They're all neutral colors, but they're also all matte colors. Love it. It's like $10 for this whole thing. I love it. Now, I'm going to use BK Beauty's brush 210, little tiny bullet brush. You see it? It's perfect for this. Now, depending on the lightness you want, this has two matte colors here. I'm going to use the lighter one. I already have the lighter one on anyway. So let's just go ahead and clean up around it. Just get it right on the tip like that. And then all you want to do is just go right across the top. And just be real slow. And just blend it around your brow. And if you made any booby-doos, then, it will help clean it up. It's going to clean up the lines. It's just going to outline your brow. And it's going to be gorgeous, girl. Gorgeous. I love it. Now, I'm going to come right up here, and I'm going to come through here downward to meet on the other side. There we go. Oh, it's so pretty. Now, look at the difference in my eyes. Let me not smile, because when I smile, everything comes up. So let me be sad for a minute. I can't be serious with myself sad. But you can see what I'm talking about. Let me pull this hair back. There you go. Look at the difference a brow makes on your face. It brightens it up. It gives you dimension. It just looks amazing. And here's our finished look. What do you think? I was just going to say that you could use concealer if you want to around your brows to brighten them up or clean them up. I just happen to love to use the eyeshadow. I think it's pretty. It's in that palette. I mean, it's simple and easy to use. So let me get up close so you can see what they look like. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So easy to do and so natural, and it gives you back your youthfulness. To me, it does. And I'm going to add just a little bit of bronzer to my face just because I'm almost done here and I am about to go out for a little bit. So my bronzer, I just want to kind of pick it right through here a little bit. I could use this end, it'd probably be easier. You kind of want to connect wherever your bronzer is to where your brow ends right here. That way it kind of makes everything cohesive and kind of flow together. You see? Becomes one with your nose. Because you don't want your nose to look wider. So that's the whole issue of why we bring it in further. It makes our nose slimmer. Okay, there we go. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please like and share and click that notification bell. I am here on Sundays only, and I love it when you come and hang out with me. Yes, I do. So next week, we'll have something new. I hope y'all have a fabulous week coming ahead. See you later.